ever felt like you re-speaking a different language from someone you used to be so close to? Like you're on a fast-moving train and they're standing on the platform, getting smaller and smaller in the distance. If that feeling resonates with you, I want you to know something right from the start. You're not a bad person. It's not just okay to outgrow people who don't grow with you. It's a natural, necessary part of your own evolution. Think about it like this. When we're young, friendships often form out of convenience. You live on the same street, you're in the same class, you work in the same office. These relationships are built on shared circumstances. They're like comfortable, familiar sweaters. But what happens when you decide you want to climb a mountain? That comfortable sweater might not be the right gear for the journey. You need something different, something that supports your new environment. Personal growth is that mountain climb. It's a journey of self-discovery, of pushing your boundaries, of learning and unlearning. You might start reading new books, picking up new hobbies, changing your career path, or focusing on your mental and emotional well-being. You're actively trying to become a better version of yourself. This process changes your perspective, your values, and your priorities. Suddenly, the conversations that used to feel engaging might feel draining. The activities you once enjoyed together might feel empty. This is where the friction begins. You start talking about your new passions, your goals, your insights, and you're met with a blank stare, or worse, you're met with resistance. They might say things like, "You've changed," and they don't mean it as a compliment. They might try to pull you back into old habits, old patterns of thinking, because your growth makes them uncomfortable. It shines a light on their own stagnation, and that can be a hard thing for anyone to face. This gap isn't about one person being better than the other. It's about divergence. Imagine two trees planted side by side. For a while, their branches intertwine. But as they grow, they reach for the sun in different directions. They are both still trees, both still valuable, but their paths are no longer the same. Trying to force those branches back together would only damage them both. Letting go is one of the hardest things we have to do. There's history, there are memories, there's a shared past that feels like a part of your identity. You might feel a sense of loyalty or even guilt for wanting to move on. You might ask yourself, am I being selfish? Am I abandoning them? But let me reframe that for you. Is it selfish to want to be surrounded by people who inspire you, who challenge you, who celebrate your wins and understand your struggles? Is it selfish to protect your own energy and peace of mind? The answer is no. You cannot pour from an empty cup. If a relationship is consistently draining you, criticizing your growth, or holding you back, it's not a healthy connection. It's an anchor, and you were meant to sail. Think about the energy you spend trying to maintain a connection that no longer fits. You might find yourself censoring your thoughts, downplaying your achievements, or shrinking yourself to make them feel more comfortable. All that energy could be redirected into your own growth, into your well-being, and into nurturing relationships that are aligned with the person you are becoming. This doesn't always have to be a dramatic door-slamming event. Sometimes relationships fade out naturally. The calls become less frequent, the meets get postponed, and you slowly, gently drift apart. This is a quiet, respectful way of honoring what was while making space for what will be. You can still cherish the good memories and wish them well from a distance. Love and connection don't have to be conditional on constant contact. In other cases, you might need to have a conscious conversation. It can be difficult, but honesty, delivered with kindness, is a gift. You can say something like, "I cherish the friendship we've had, but I feel like we're on different paths right now. I need to focus on my journey, and I wish you all the best on yours." It's about setting a boundary with compassion for both your sake and theirs. The space you create by letting go is not an empty void. It's fertile ground. It's where you'll attract people who are on a similar frequency, people who get excited about your ideas, who introduce you to new perspectives, and who are climbing their own mountains right alongside you. These are the people who will see you changing and say, "Wow, look at you go. Tell me everything." These are the relationships that energize you, that feel like a tailwind, not a headwind. Your circle of influence is incredibly powerful. The people you spend the most time with shape your thoughts, your beliefs, and your ambitions. If you surround yourself with people who are content with staying in the same place, it's very likely you'll find your own momentum slowing down. But if you surround yourself with people who are curious, driven, and supportive, you'll find yourself soaring to new heights. So take a moment to lovingly audit your relationships. Who makes you feel expansive? Who makes you feel small? Who celebrates your growth? Who questions it? You are the curator of your own life. You get to decide who gets a front row seat. Choosing to protect your energy and honor your growth is the ultimate act of self-love. It's not about leaving people behind. It's about moving forward and trusting that the right people will walk with you or that you'll meet them along the way. Your journey is yours alone, but it's so much more beautiful when you share the path with those who understand the destination. Thank you so much for spending this time with me today. If this message resonated with you, I'd be so grateful if you'd like this video and subscribe to the channel for more conversations like this one. Your support means the world. Take care and keep growing.